Hello and welcome to the Popcorn Junkies.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I've got summer hair.
You certainly haven't got Snow White hair. What's happened to your hair?
What's happening? Okay.
So this is the remake. Remake? No, it's the follow-up. Is it a reboot? Is it a live action? What the hell is it? It's Snow White. It's
But
the
live
new
action.
film, live action. Maybe it is a retake. I don't know. My sense is that it isn't, because the reason it can't be is that the prince doesn't rescue her. And that's a major part of the original story.
Oh, God.
There's a lot being made that this is a feminist rehabilitation of the Snow White fairy tale. Do we need that? Do we want that?
But being a feminist
Yeah.
myself, a
You
proud feminist,
Yeah.
I'm okay with the old stories. And if somebody wants to make a new story of a woman that is empowered and great,
Right.
but don't take an old one and shift it about.
Yeah. So maybe.
You write yourself a new story.
Well, that's what I don't understand.
That's what I don't like, because I like the fairy tale. They are fairy tales. You can choose or
Yeah.
not to read them to your daughters.
Yes. This trailer is coming off the back of quite a few controversies, and there's an extra controversy for a number of us who know who's in the cast. There was a huge hoo-ha with Peter Dinklage weighing in about do they, will they, have they, are they casting people from the dwarfist community? Is this actually a backward step in the progressive politics around dwarfism and casting actors with dwarfism? I'm yet to know who they've cast and how they've cast the dwarfs, so that's going to be something to look at. There's also Rachel Zegler's in there. We know her from West Side Story. She's also in the recent Hunger Games films. Hugely popular online, and she's had a lot of abuse because she's of Latino heritage.
Seems to be walking so many minefields.
This film seems to be absolutely littered with minefields.
Right.
And then add into the frame that we have Gal Gadot as the evil queen. Now, many of you will like Gal Gadot. Many people like her. She was Wonder Woman. She was in a recent film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. She was in the Fast and the Furious films and all that kind of stuff. But of course, Gal Gadot has been an incredibly outspoken advocate for Israel, and specifically the IDF. So she's blotted her ink pad for me, and apparently already on TikTok, responses and reactions to this trailer are unhappy with her being cast as the evil queen.
But also, she's not, aside of that, she's not a terribly good actress.
No.
She's good looking.
She's pretty.
And through the years, we have actresses that do well because of their looks, but aren't particularly good actresses.
Yes.
And sometimes that's what we want from a movie star, somebody that's beautiful, but, and isn't particularly good. But for me, if she's not good and she supports the idea,
No.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of it.
That's it.
I would have with her,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And some of the things she said, oh my God, I will never watch a movie with her in it.
All I like about Snow White is the Seven Dwarfs, the songs, the apple, and the way in
Love the
which the
apple.
prince has to kiss her out of her sleep.
When I was a kid, those American red apples were really expensive. And I used to beg my mum for the American red apple. I would say, can we get American red apples? And she'd say no, because it was too expensive. But every so often we'd get one, and I just loved it.
Did it
And
taste of
always
anything?
bitter. Or when you get a good one.
Really?
Wow.
There we go. She's got the same dress on.
So fascinating.
Same song.
So whistle while you work.
She's wonderful, isn't she?
Whistle while you work. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
And relevant.
Is that Bambi? So it is a retelling.
It's a retelling.
With the apple.
It's
That
not
was your
moving
apple.
on. There was the apple.
But can I just say, it didn't look real life. It looked animated.
It did. Well, it was a mixture, wasn't it? It was CGI.
Yeah, but it's not why do we have to make a live action of something that wasn't live action in the first place?
But she looks so lovely.
She looks
I
beautiful.
love her.
And you know, for kids, I hate to say it though, someone needs to sort out the people at Disney with their fonts. That ended up looking like, do you remember the cheap Disney DVDs you'd get of sequels of things like Bambi, and you think this isn't up to the muster of the original. It just felt a bit cheap. Did you feel that?
No.
Oh. And the evil queen, suitably evil.
Well, I think it's the perfect plot.